should not be built. Don't pay him no attention. We're going to have him straight in a minute. This church is not going to be built on the personality of the pastor. For their feelings. And the Bible begins to share with us that we need to stop cannibalizing one another. Hey. And watch this. It's amazing to me that in the natural, that you don't let anybody come to your house and disrespect your family. It's amazing to me that you don't let anyone come to your house and create chaos. It's amazing to me that you don't allow any bitterness to become common in conversation in your house. It's amazing to me that you don't allow dysfunction to be normalized in your house. It's amazing to me that you will fight for peace in your natural house, but you won't fight for peace in God's house. There are things that you would never allow to darken the door of your house. I don't care how much you love me, I can't come to your house and just go in your refrigerator. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. I can't just walk in your house and kick off my shoes and pick up your remote control and change from you what you watching in your house. You would look at me like you might be anointed, but you sure must be crazy, because this ain't your house, man of God. This is my house. And can I pause here to tell you that that's the way God feels about his house? Because some of y'all just walk up in here and think whatever you want to do ought to be pleasing. However you want to act, should nobody say nothing about it. But the devil is a liar. The Bible is emphatically clear that God has a way that seemeth right. Your way may seem right, but the end thereof, it leads to destruction. So understand today, beloved brothers and sisters, what's so amazing to me is that we live in a day and in a time in which culture has literally normalized dishonor. I'm going to say it again. We live in a day and a time in which culture has normalized dishonor. We live in an age where everybody has an opinion, but nobody has discipline. I knew y'all weren't going to like me when I said that. Everybody got opinion, but nobody got this. Everybody has something to say, but very few people are called to prayer. Everybody wants a platform, but few have a posture that is spiritual. Everybody wants to be heard, but not everybody wants to live holy. And that spirit, for some strange reason, has entered the church unchecked. The church has become a place of spiritual cannibalism where the saints don't even attack the devil no more. I can't understand how y'all got the Holy Ghost. How y'all are tongue talkers and hand clapping, foot stompers, ripping and running up and down, and can see the enemy manifesting in your presence and don't cast down that imagination and everything that exalted itself against. When are you going to stand up and be the God man and or God woman that he is calling for in this last and evil day? The devil is a liar. Church has a culture. Look at somebody, say every church has a culture. I need y'all to say it one more time. Every church has a culture. One more time. Every church has a culture. The only question is, who's shaping it? See, because what you will learn in every church, some people build culture with prayer, service, honor, and sacrifice. Others build culture with negativity, offense, suspicion, and recklessness. Every church has culture. And what makes a church healthy is not merely the people that attend, it is the people who understand this is not my place to tear down. This is my house to defend. It's not my place to tear down. It's my house to defend. Nehemiah, Deacon Ben, chapter number 4, verse 14, blows me away. Blows me away because Nehemiah's on the wall halfway through. I'm going to preach this soon. I promise y'all, this is part of like a little series, I think. I think that's what God is doing with me right now. Yeah, shouldn't have had me in the cold reading and studying. Nehemiah says something extremely profound. Y'all know Nehemiah was halfway finished building the wall. Whole lot of foolishness that was going on around him. Nehemiah gives the people that were working him some instructions. Here's the instructions. He says, fight for your brothers. He says, your sons, your daughters, your wives, and your houses. He says, fight for your brothers, your sons, your daughters, your wives, and your houses. See, that's culture protection language. That's spiritual responsibility. That is the mindset of a guardian. I just talked about guardians this week. It means, watch this, I defend the atmosphere. I protect the unity. I cover folks in prayer. I stop the nonsense at the door. I don't bring up outside talk in holy spaces. I refuse to allow dishonor to be normalized in God's house. Listen, I ain't talking about protecting me. I'm talking about protecting his house. You ain't got to protect me. God's got me. Look at somebody, say, God's got him. But you have to protect the house. Because if people, why you put this in my notes? Why did you put this in my notes? Why? He said this. He said, and I'm closing because it's time for me to close. He said, Marvin, tell them if the people protect the culture, I'll release my oil. Y'all ain't happy. He says, if you protect